Greetings, comrades! This is Unforgiven Caleb, back with another unboxing video. As I mentioned in the previous video, I ordered a few controllers, but yeah, did a little window shopping with Nephew earlier, and went to Best Buy, and I decided to get one more interesting controller that I think a lot of you know about. And I figured I'd give it a try. So yeah, we have not one, not two, but three controllers in this unboxing. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be more fun because I'm gonna open them with my freaking kukri machete, and yeah, it might be excessive because these are pretty small boxes, but whatever. I'm gonna be honest, they're a little smaller than I thought I'd be, but I guess they're trying to cut back on packaging, you know, environment, stuff like that, whatnot. But anyway, so let's get the cheapest one out of the way first. It's just like $25. Now, I've already reviewed the PXM P50, which is a pretty solid controller for the price. It's not perfect, but it's a solid controller for the price. A nice little secondary controller to have. And I figured I'd get this controller a try too. The same brand, PXN. This is the 9607X. It's a little bit bigger than the P50. In fact, let me grab the P50 real quick. So here's the P50, again, solid controller. And I know this is a pink controller here, but I ordered a blue one, or cyan. And yeah, a few different colors here. You have the wave blue, sakura pink, mika blue, more like purple, bamboo green, burgundy red, puff yellow, ink gray, and agate black. I ordered the, supposedly the cyan, but if I do get this one, I'll be cool with it. Everyone can use a little pink in their lives, and you know, sakura pink, not cute enough. But yeah, got the wake up function, it's wireless, and can be used wired. There's my own battery, turbo function, NFC function. So yeah, it's basically the P50, but I guess in a different shell. I noticed that the thumbstick's a little different. It had little 8 little dots on each side as opposed to the smooth thumbstick there. Plus the D-pad looks like a proper D-pad instead of this like rounded D-pad on the P50. And yeah, layout's pretty similar. And not much else, just also like 50 different languages, and I don't know if there's any tape on this one, so I guess we'll open it up and... Okay, moment of truth. What color did I get? Is it the pink one? No, it's the cyan one, the one I ordered. Good, I like it as a plastic packaging instead of like the foam the P50 had. And yeah, pretty simple packaging here. Got the whatever this is. It's in Chinese, so I don't understand that. Little thank you card, also in Chinese, and the user manual. You know, surely you know how to handle a controller by now. But that's, I guess, man, for people who know how to, you know, connect it to the switch or whatnot. You know, some of these controllers are a little weird when it comes to connection. Which here's a quick start guide right here. Let's see, homepage. Okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward. But anyway, here's the controller itself. Let's see how it's plastic. And wow, this feels, oh my god, this feels really comfortable. And this feels like a sort of soft plastic here. Feels like a, I dare say it almost feels like silicone, but it's not. Yeah, thumbsticks, they feel pretty nice. D-pad as well. There's a turbo button. Got the player battery indicators there. Got the base buttons here. You see the base buttons feel good as opposed to, it feels a little more, have a nice sort of firmer press here. There's the shoulder buttons and the triggers, which aren't huge, and these actually bottom out, whereas the P50, yeah, it looks still a bit of travel there. And yeah, these actually bottom out, but of course these are not analog triggers because, you know, Nintendo doesn't use analog triggers. The power button's down here instead of on the top here, but at least you have Type C. So, and speaking of, naturally you're gonna have the Type C cable. So So yeah, curious how this works out. So, I might as well do a side-by-side comparison. There's a P50 on the left, here's the 9607X on the right. And, actually, I thought it'd be a little bigger than this, but it's actually a little bit thinner, is it? Let's see, let me bring it here. I think this controller might be a bit, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I think it's the same width, but doesn't matter. Still feels nice, though. Yeah, there's no texturing in the grip here. It's just soft plastic all around, which still feels nice. At least right now. We'll see how it handles long term. Okay, so that was the cheapest controller. Now let's move on to the middle ground. All right, now anyone who's watched Rock Solid Productions might be familiar with this controller, and they might be familiar with this company. They're a brand called Neffex, and this is the NS32 enhanced wireless controller for the Switch. I think you can use this on PC, I'm not sure, but yeah, this is a pretty popular controller with Hall effect joysticks. Now, when I hear the term Hall effect joysticks, three names come to mind: 8BitDo, Gully Kit, and Neffex. And I've yet to get a Gully Kit controller. That will change later on. But yeah, Rock Solid Productions highly recommends this controller, even though it cuts back on a few features compared to the standard Pro controller. But you know, it's worth it to have Hall effect joysticks. For those who don't know, I mentioned this in previous videos, but they use magnetic sensors instead of regular potentiometer joystick sensors, which those wear out over time and they're really hard to fix and you have to replace them. Whereas with Hall effect joysticks, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about stick drift, at least not in your lifetime. In the words of Gamer Heaven. Then when your kids get to play with it, yeah, they might experience stick drift, but yeah. Yeah, I've got the dual vibration, turbo function, 6-axis gyro. This is a pretty small box for a controller. Enhanced wireless controller with Hall effect joysticks. There's a little display of the Hall effect joysticks there, if you can see it there. Yep. Fairly simplistic packaging, but you know. Okay, so I gotta open on the side here. Don't worry, I sharpened this bad boy, so this boy's sharp. Just gotta make sure not to slice my thumb off. I'm surprised all these knives I have, and surprised I don't cut myself with them. Okay, so it opens in the see if I can open it. Well, screw it. I'm not really gonna say the packaging. Come on. This little pull tab here. There we go. Man, they really try to protect this, don't they? Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of Type-C cables, though. Honestly, if I'm gonna charge my controllers, I just use my Baseus charger on my desk because of that gallium nitride. Don't have to worry about you know, I'm supposed to run low on juice anytime soon. Anyway, Type-C cable, instruction manual. Don't don't eat it. Don't throw it in the roof. Don't give it to your worst enemy as a gift. Give them an even cheaper controller. Anyway, the plastic here, and here it is. Wow, it feels. What I will say is it looks really cool. You know, got the Cosmic Nebula thing here, and there are a few different designs for this, though. There are two different versions of this controller, one with regular joysticks and one with Hall effect joysticks, and naturally I got the Hall effect joysticks, but oh, these feel really smooth. And yeah, the thumb caps, they're pretty wide because I have fairly big thumbs and they rest on them pretty well. There's a D-pad, feels nice enough. Clicky face buttons, nice pressing the face buttons there. Yeah, that's similar to the standard Pro controller. Got the connection button here, Type-C, and you have a turbo button back here, and a reset button, which pretty nice to have. Though, yeah, no rear grip. In fact, I don't think. Yeah, the 9607 here. Yeah, it doesn't have back buttons either. So, and the PXM P50 does. So yeah, these controllers, at least these two so far, they don't have back buttons. So yeah, but that doesn't matter because Hall Effect joysticks. I can't wait to test these out. And this will be the second Hall Effect joystick controller I had. The first one, of course, being the 8BitDo Ultimate Bluetooth controller. But I hear good things about this one too. You know, 8BitDo isn't really your thing. This might be a good one to check out, but of course I gotta try it out myself. See if it's worth the hype. And I believe it has RGB. See in the box here, got the lights here. So yeah, I'll look through the manual here and see if it does have that RGB goodness. Naturally go with all blue because, you know, it's my thing. And now for the one I wasn't expecting to get, but I decided to get anyway. Alright, now here's the final controller for this unboxing. And yeah, I've been getting a lot of stuff for the Switch lately because, well, I'm playing a lot of the Switch. And I want an alternative for the Joy-Cons because, as we all know, in fact, I have my Switch right here. As we all know, these Joy-Cons they're pretty divisive. Let's just put it that way. Mainly because of these joysticks, they're small. There's not much throw to them, and I tried playing like Borderlands on these. It's not very ideal because I don't like the way they feel. And of course, the D-pad being separate buttons here, not really my thing. But that's where this comes in. That's right, I decided to get the Hori Split Pad Pro, but not just that. It's the attachment set. It's basically the Split Pad Pro Joy-Cons with a separate attachment that lets you use it wired as a controller. And yeah, I'm really curious because I heard a lot of good things about Hori, and especially their split pad. They make quite a few different versions. There's a compact one. There's this one. I think there's another one. I forgot what it is. Yeah, full sky control for handheld mode and TV mode. They connect the Split Pad Pro to the attachment and play in TV mode, or connect it to the Split Pad Pro directly to the Nintendo Switch to play in handheld mode. Got the programming with real triggers. Yes, this has rear triggers, so that's gonna be nice. Full-size shoulder buttons, full-size controller experience in handheld mode. You can connect headsets and onboard. You can connect the headset on it, and it has onboard audio controls. So that's nice because, you know, as we all know, you need a separate app for your phone in order to use audio, you know, voice communications on Switch Online games. But I don't really play Switch Online, so that's no big deal for me. But yeah, this thing was not cheap, which I forgot to mention the price. The PXN was like $25. The Nexigo controller is $50. There's $40 if you get the regular joysticks, but don't get the regular, get the Hall Effects. And this normally runs for $80, but there was a sale. It was 10% off, so I got it for like $71.99. So I figured, you know, I almost got the plain Hori Switch, but it was like $40. But I figured, you know what, let's get this one, see what it's like in controller mode. And from the C here, it doesn't look like there's NFC or rumble now that I think about it, but hey. Another one here. So you can see me cutting this thing. This unnecessarily huge knife for this menial task. But hey, I like to live dangerously. That's why I'm a janitor. Anyway, let's open this up. That's a little smaller than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be a little bigger considering you have two entire controller-sized Joy-Con replacements and a whole dock for it. There, and let's slide it out. Show something else. Okay, something in the box. And, okay, here we go. Oh, it comes pre-attached, okay. I thought they'd pack it separately. So cellophane wrap here. Take that off. It's pretty wide in controller mode, but definitely feels a lot better than the Joy-Cons. I'll tell you that. Okay, so we got a sign. I guess the first shot signing the buttons for the rear buttons. And turbo. Can't imagine what that's for. And here's the, well, let's go and take these off. Okay, come on pretty seamlessly. Let's go and look at the device first, the attachment. So yeah, it's a fixed wire, and it looks like a pretty long wire. I want to say at least 6 feet. Open up, there we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty long and tangled. Well, let's say how long the cable is and check the box. Nope, doesn't say. But it's fairly long. Yeah, I want to say 6 feet. No, actually, I think it's 10 feet. Ooh. So I'm measuring my height, I'm like 5'10", and this goes way above me, so it's definitely longer than 6 feet. So there's a device there, and here's the Joy-Con, or replacements, I should say. Yeah, definitely much better and much bigger joysticks, and a proper D-pad. So I guess got the plus and minus buttons here. So I got the screenshot and home buttons here. The face buttons, nice and clicky. I got the full-size triggers instead of those tiny little stubs on the Joy-Cons. Which let's go ahead and take out real quick here. Instruction manual, yeah. Okay, go ahead and take these Joy-Cons off. There. Just going to slide this in. And I noticed this little nub here, which means you're not going to use this on your Switch dock. Okay. This feels a lot better than the Joy-Cons in the handheld mode. Though, there's quite a bit of space. You can see that. A pretty big gap between the console and the edge of the split pad here. You could like you fit 2 switches in there, jeez. But feels nice enough. Let's go and power it on real quick. Definitely feels nice enough. Yeah, I've been playing Borderlands 3 on there. Which again, surprisingly, it looks surprisingly well for being on the Switch. Let's see, so yeah, a few of the games I'm playing, yeah. Oregon Trail, gotta have it. And yeah, I guess we'll do Borderlands 3 over here, just so you can see what's on. I'm gonna angle it here so the light's not in the reflection. Okay, looks well enough. For some reason my head disappeared. Man, I still can't go with the fact I'm playing Borderlands 3 on a handheld console. Who would have thought we'd come to this point in, video game evolution? It takes a while to load, but the Switch. No solid state drives, like on the PC. But I'm doing this real quick just to see how it performs. And I'm not sure if these need to be charged. In hindsight, I probably should have charged these before I plugged these in, but hey. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's NFC on these. And I don't think there's rumble. Yeah, it definitely took a while there. Yeah, this feels a lot better than the, well, this feels loads better than the Joy-Cons. For once, the thumbsticks are actually a good enough size that my thumbs rest on them pretty easily. Okay, the D-pad's good. And, okay. This will work. Nice and responsive. Didn't mean to throw a grenade, but hey. I know those Hyperion guns. Gotta keep firing them to be accurate. Otherwise you're gonna hit the broadside of a barn with them. But yeah, it feels nice and responsive, so I'll definitely play through that later on just to see, run through its paces, see how it is. And of course, try it out in controller mode to see how that works out. So anyway, yeah, that is the PXN 9607X, the Mexico NS32, and the Hori Split Pad Pro with wire controller attachment. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to get this, but now I'm glad I did. Let's face it, you know, these Joy-Cons, as innovative as they are, you know, not the best to play in long games, especially in handheld mode, which, you know, surely Nintendo could have done better at this. Hope with the Switch's successor, who knows. But anyway, this is I'm Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
Suck it up, life's tough, we know that. Someone's got better stuff and can throw cash. Tell them I don't give a fuck, make my own path. I don't need no handouts, I'm my own man. Gotta get it, I'll get it in fast, yeah. Got a girl and she'll get it, she bad, yeah. Man, I only get down with the best, I'ma leave the complaints with the rest,